Welcome to East Lansing, Michigan, Spartan Stadium and home of the Michigan State Spartans. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the 11th-ranked team in the land, the Michigan State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Spartans will boot it away to start the game. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So the Penn State Nittany Lions offense will get the first swing of the game. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside. Defense.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. We had a barn burner the last time these two teams played, and no reason to expect anything else between these two bitter rivals.
Attention to detail, and I think the sense of urgency, David, in a game like this just goes way up.
And I think managing the emotions in these type of games, you know last year was a classic. Now you're trying to form this year's identity of this team and go out and get a win in a big-time rivalry game.
He'll do it himself. Running with power. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. And he makes a completion there. Set up and in business at the 20. It is getting loud as this crowd tries to help its defense. Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to the 16. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. From the gun, the running back looking for room. They make the stop, but they give up 5 yards on the run. It's down to the 11. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. This defense backed up, goal to go, and the crowd's giving them some juice. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Penn State!
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point makes it 7-0. A 70-yard touchdown drive, and they finish it off with the score from the 4. From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Michigan State Spartans offense has the ball for the first time. And this one ought to be a ton of fun. A couple of guys who operate at an ultra-elite level.
Man, and you just know you're going to get points today. Both offenses have great signal callers, great quarterbacks, so you know every possession, Jesse, really matters.
Yeah, this is a quarterback duel. Make no mistake about it. And honestly, this game could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Give to the running back. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. And the Spartans come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. The Spartans will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And the ball comes to rest right there. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. How about that blocking up front and that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Fires to the tight end. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
Just beautiful, and that's a great feeling as a quarterback when you make that throw. It keeps your offense on the field, keeps the offense in rhythm. Obviously not as good as throwing a touchdown pass, but I'll tell you this, way better than having to trot off over to the bench and wait for your turn to get another shot.
The Nittany Lions will line it up on 1st and 10. The hand to the running back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Wants to throw on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle. It's York. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
Yeah, you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
The Nittany Lions have this offense rolling. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Off play action. Looking left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
Red pass, it's complete. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. The Nittany Lions have pushed it inside the 20. Looking for space. It's Proctor. Pulled down after a pickup of 3. Balls at the 13. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Handoff from the gun. Works his way down to the 10-yard line after a pickup of 3. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. The official says no good, and the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
And the Spartans are in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on second down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. At the 45, on his way. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Now they're going to throw it.
Nice run there on first down. You know, this is a running back that gets better as the game goes on. So they're going to want to make sure they keep feeding him the football, let him get lathered up.
The Spartans very efficient with this passing game.
You like that, Reese? You like that? I think so. This is an offense that, listen, when you've got a guy back there, they can...
Lets it fly deep downfield. And a dangerous pass there, almost threw a pick in the end zone. Here comes the offense on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Finds his big tight end. And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the first down. Unleashes to the end zone. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Got room on the return. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
When you get in the red zone, you can see as a defense, you get into your drops really quickly and you get your eyes on the quarterback. And you try to read his eyes and break on the football. It's such tight windows to throw in. Great job by the defender breaking on the ball, creating the interception.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more, but Jesse.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. How about that alert play from the defense to scoop it up? And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat. You're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But they had a great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
First down here for the offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. He finds his man. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. This offense has a second down play. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They throw it in reverse as that's the final play here in the first period. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Trying to impose their will with the run. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. The Spartans moving quickly to the line. Motion from the offense. keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Ready to try the point after. Right down the middle. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Louisville has the lead right now, but it's not like Lamar Jackson is under center out there today, which might explain why this one is so close. They're up by 7 over Marshall. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Now they'll run the draw. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Got it set up on the outside. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Catches it at the 30. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Using the quick game. Makes the catch and knocked down. Just had a solid pickup on 1st. Now let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Dumps it to the back. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Offense getting set for 1st down. The give to the back. On the move at the 30. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. The pull and throw off the RPO. And oh, did they know that one was coming. They'll knock him down in the backfield. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Grabs it in the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. 3rd down play from the gun. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Nittany Lions send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, man.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Tackled, but he has a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Makes the grab over the middle. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Spartans want to crank the tempo. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. The Spartans get it past the sticks. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. Leaves it with the running back.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this D tackle. He is tough to block with one guy. You might want to start double teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability on that last one.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Got the back over the middle. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, to give, looking for room. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, the ground game. Nice move there. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down.
Man, this guy just has a lot of skills when he's toting the rock, doesn't he? He's got speed, but he's also physical. Kind of reminds you of great Michigan State running backs. Guys like Le'Veon Bell or T.J. Duckett. They could run guys over, but once they got in the second level, they could take it the distance. This guy has skills like that.
On 2nd down, wants to throw. Connection to the right. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
And a really good job by the quarterback being very decisive. He saw his matchup, he went for it, he attacked it, got the positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Sparty. That drive was what every father wants his daughter's romances to be like. Slow, take your time, drain the clock, no hurry at all.
Sometimes love is a slow burn, and that's what we just saw on that last drive. I am so impressed with the execution, and I love their ability to run the football. These players, they're coached up. They're coming out here, and they are executing exactly how their coaches prepared them to do in this game.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
And the Nittany Lions want to pick up the tempo. Got his man quickly. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on first down from the 43. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Kept it on the ground last time. Let's see if they go back to it on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Running back searching for a hole. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. This crowd knows when to bring it. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Throws to the wideout. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And they made it to the house where they found that 6 points waiting on them.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
Bangs it through for an extra point. So it's an 80-yard drive. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw.
Set to kick this one away.
Out of the end zone. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now and the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
College football, man, there's so much speed on the field now. Your safeties are smaller, they're quicker, they're faster, they're more versatile than ever. They can rush the passer. You can send them at any time. Great job by the free safety, getting to the quarterback, getting the big sack.
They need something that goes forward this time on 2nd and long from the 14. He's looking to throw. Makes a connection. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. It's caught downfield. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. The Spartans with the 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Looking deep down the right side. And they will score! Touchdown, Michigan State!
And coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Louisville is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Lamar Jackson should never be counted out of any game. They're trailing by 11 to Marshall. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. He lost one down the sideline. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. On 2nd down, he'll fire. Catch in the middle, it's Brewer. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that pass picked off. Quick step and go. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And that's the advantage right there of having your dime personnel on the field. You've got an extra DB. You've got an extra guy out there who's really good at covering. So for quarterbacks, you've got to be so good and precise with these passes because they've got speed in the back end. They're able to come away with the pick.
So it's 1st down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. He nails it, a 58-yard field goal. So that will go into the stat book as the rare one-play drive for a field goal.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
So they get the late field goal right before the half and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the returner will be knocked down. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys. And I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion. And no surprise, we saw just that in the first half today. And you know, in a day where the spread option and air raid are the offenses of choice, how nice is it to see the 3 yards and a cloud of dust approach? Although we've also seen some runs go for a lot longer. Physical offensive lines coupled with great backs is like a throwback to the olden days, and that's refreshing. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains.
That's a really good-looking throw, and I love the decision right there. When I think back to my favorite Michigan State quarterback ever, it's Kirk Cousins. Wasn't the biggest, wasn't the strongest, fastest, didn't have the best arm. But he made good decisions. He read the defense. He threw the ball accurately on time. This guy has the ability to do that, too. If he keeps this up, this offense is going to be tough to stop.
They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. And the Spartans want to move quickly. From the gun on 3rd down. Looking to buy time. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Spartans are on the move.
This quarterback doing a lot of good decision-making on that last play. First off, nice job extending, but then understanding what the coverage was, understanding nobody's open, and then going, hey, look, I can go get this myself, and finally, not only am I going to get this first down, I'm going to take care of myself, too. I'm going to slide. I practiced this all week. Little baseball slide action. We got a fresh set of downs.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. The option look. He'll pitch it. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Quarterback on the keeper. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. And the Spartans have it with a 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. Now lining up to snap it in the red zone. Quickly complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Unleashes one deep. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Field goal is good. And now the lead is extended a little further. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. On the move. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Nittany Lions in the hurry-up. On 2nd down, looking to throw. He's right on target. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, and still short of the first down. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Nowhere to run on that when he loses 4 on the carry. The Nittany Lions will punt it away on 4th down. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Quick release by the QB.
Nice job by the quarterback there throwing the hitch route against zone coverage. You can't stare at him. If you do that, then you allow the flat defender to get underneath it, and that might be a pick 6. So really good job by the quarterback there, using his eyes to manipulate the defense.
The Spartans get enough to move the chains. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. They're going to ride this running back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Fast motion from the offense. Out of the gun, the inside give. You want to talk about running behind your pads as he plows his way to the 35. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30-29. Leaves it with the back. Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26. 3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. From the gun, wants to pass. They're working that left side. Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field. Man, you have to do everything in your power not to let your momentum carry you out of bounds short of the first down marker.
And I would argue, too, maybe you run your route a little bit deeper. You got to understand where the first down marker is and where I got to get to. But, yeah, I'm not running out of bounds. I'm lowering my shoulder and trying to get as much yardage as I can to make this 4th down manageable.
And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. A first down for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Just outstanding execution, continuing to work his way back through the football.
Yeah, and everything about this route looks vertical. The comeback, it looks like it's a go. I'm thinking speed, and then he sets it down. QB puts the ball on the money, and he makes the play.
He wants to throw here on 2nd down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. Pass on the way. It's picked off. Bringing it back at the 30. He's at the 10. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Spartans. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I show you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
And they'll try to tack on 2. He's looking to throw. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive throwing a pick six, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. Gonna run it. It's Proctor.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. On third down, going up top. Gets it out quickly. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the first down. That's the end of the quarter, and Michigan State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. Looking to go up top on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. They're about to run a dirty half dozen plays on this drive. They want to just keep throwing it. Just a short pass to the tight end.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Grabbed in the middle. It's Proctor. How about picking up tough yards like that as he gets to the 22? Wide out in motion. He's going to pass on second down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's York. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. They've been really good moving the chains on third down. Now 1 yard away from another first down on this drive. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. From the left hash, he'll try to bend in a 37-yarder. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle.
That makes the score Michigan State 33, Penn State 17.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And he's going to try to return this one. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs, on first down finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
They're setting up the screen, and he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. And the Spartans headed quickly to the line. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Reads it, fires complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. No huddle offense to the line. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Shows him the stiff arm. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. In the dead center of the field as they try to convert this 3rd and short. On the option. Now the pitch. At the 40, there he goes. Open runway ahead. Touchdown, Sparty. And the stomping has commenced. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Illinois has been blitzed from the opening kick, and as you can see, the score right now is a lot to a little. Let's see how this coach tries to explain this. They're trailing by 32 to Syracuse. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Finds the tight end. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Going up top on 1st down. Oh, he wants it all. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete. Here they come to try it again on 2nd and 10 from the 29. He's looking to throw. This time he's got his man. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one. The Nittany Lions are on the move. They'll throw it on 1st down. Immediately fires to the middle. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. Now on 1st down from the 40. He's looking to throw it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. After the misfire now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Makes his connection. Tackled immediately after the catch. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a soft spot in the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They'll throw it on 1st down. Gets it out fast.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great league.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. The Nittany Lions racing to the line in the hurry-up. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Penn State.
Number 3, with the grab and the score.
Two-point conversion attempt is coming. He'll set up to throw. Quick strike complete. He's not going to make it in, and the decision to go for 2 does not work out. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5.
Man, that's the advantage of having a good coaching staff that teach these players in this type of situation with the lead late in the game, you want to stay in the field of play and keep the clock ticking. They do that after that nice run.
He's looking for an open man on second down. Quickly complete. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
We've reached a 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down.
It's so important this offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially on the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside and use his speed. To me, that's where this guy is most dangerous.
And the Spartans will snap it on 1st and 10. Wide receiver shows motion. Handoff to the lone back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. The Spartans are in the red zone. They'll leave it with him. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll try to power their way ahead. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. So close to cashing it in for this offense. You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, oh, is it sweet.
It's glorious to be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media. It's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games start. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did, and we saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific collegiate